because I absolutely love it. It's a brilliant old game, and we have a few people watching here, so I am going to get started. I'm just going to configure OBS so that it will actually record my video this time, and then I will upload it to YouTube. So recording. It's going to be fine. Okay, start recording. We'll see how this goes. Right, here we go. Let me get up Steam. We'll find Locomotion. Chris Sawyer's Locomotion. Thank you, Jolie Hutt, for the follow. I appreciate that. Hope you enjoy it. Right, I'm just going to get the game loaded up and we will start. Just have to bear with me while this loads up. It's an old game, but it amazingly does work very well with Windows 10, which is refreshing. So, I've been fiddling with OBS, you'll be pleased to hear, after yesterday and Bully, and I've managed to get it full screen, I hope. So we'll just wait for this. If anybody is there in the chat, hi Jolie Hutt. If you could tell me whether the music is too loud or too quiet, or whether I am too loud or too quiet, that would be great. And hopefully you could get a good view of the game. Can you actually see it? I hope so. I love the music in these old games too. They really are good. So if you're familiar with Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, you'll recognise the graphics. Very, very similar. And I think a lot of the buildings you can see in the background here were used in the Roller Coaster Tycoon games. If you like it, I'm sure I will, says Jolie Hutt. Well, it's quite a dated game, but it is a good one, I would say. So I already did this yesterday. I only got this yesterday. It was in the Steam sale. It cost £1 or something. It was ridiculous how cheap it was. So I did that one, and then we're going to try this Sandbox Settler. Let's see what happens. Oh no, we don't want a randomly generated one. Right, build a passenger service between the towns in Weatherworld, and the challenge is to deliver 500 passengers, and we're starting in 1950. Very well. Right, a company name. Ooh, what shall we call it? We will call it... I'm liking this 50s music. All the music is synchronised to the age, so if you're playing in the 20s, you'll get 20s music. I don't think that happens with Transport Fever, so that's where this is better. Right, we will be called Mr. Man. There we go, creative. Mandarin. There we go. No one saw that coming. Right, so we're going to start off with a bus service, perhaps. So what I think we need to do is find out which of these towns is the largest. It seems to be Foggywood, which has the largest population, and there it is. So it's worth starting in the biggest place you can, because, you know, you're going to get the most passengers. So that's fine. So I reckon we could build a road between Foggywood here and Sunshine Bay, which also looks pretty big. And then we could start a bus service between the two, and that should get started. And of course, once we've got some more money behind us, we can build a train service and transport passengers that way. But obviously, to buy locomotives and track and that kind of thing, it gets pretty expensive. Wow! New iron ore mines under construction. So obviously, it's not all about passengers, but you can do sort of goods and things. So I've just hit the button which hides the trees, as you can see. It's pretty cool, just so I can see where I'm going. It is a straight road. Right, I think I've just had a parcel delivered to the door. Hang on. I'll be right back. I heard the doorbell ring. Okay, I'm back. Very sorry about that. It was a parcel. I won't open it now though. Right. Did we finish the road? Yes, we did. I think No, the road is not connected. We won't be able to get a bus down there. Whoops. There we go. Now it's connected. Right. So, next job is to start building some bus stations. Or bus stops, as they're known. Passenger stop, yeah, that'll do. So you can see you get this little blue square that appears. And that's the coverage area. So if I hide the buildings, I wonder if I can do that. Yep. Okay. So let's put a bus stop right there, maybe? Yeah, I can get one there. It's going to have to be here then. Let's try it there. And then we'll build a stop here in Sunshine Bay. We don't really need to hide the buildings now. One there and another one up this end. Right. So, from Foggywood, we will build a bus route. So let's get a first bus. So we need to build a bus. We have the Vulcan VSD bus. It costs £7,000. It was designed in 1921, so they're very old. And it requires a road, so that's fine. So, let's see. Let's place one of those. So we now define the route. So we want to start at Foggywood, go to Foggywood Central, then you will stop at Sunshine Bay. Then you'll stop at Sunshine Bay Lakeside, and then you'll go right back to Foggywood and start again. So that looks good. Now we will open the bus and it will get started, and then we'll do another one that goes the opposite way. So let's buy another bus and sit it here in Sunshine Bay. Another route, so we go Lakeside to Sunshine Bay, Foggywood Central, and then finish in Foggywood. And let's see how these buses get on. We have 14 passengers on board the first bus, and we've made our first £200. That's nice. So, hopefully this bus is now going to make the trip between Foggywood and Sunshine Bay, which is going to be nice. Let's just have a look how many people are waiting at these stops. So there are 73 passengers waiting there, and 107 waiting there. Right, I think we're going to need more than one bus. Or should we try and build a tram line? You can actually build tram tracks onto the roads, which is nice. What do you reckon? Shall we try that? I think we're going to need to. Right. Let's build these tram lines. So, literally, the second I opened the bus line, it proved to be too small. But that's okay. If we get some trams, we can get some more traffic going down here, which is nice. We'll leave the buses running, I reckon. But I think we're going to need a little bit more than just the buses. I think the trams probably run a bit faster than the buses do too, so that's... Oh no, where am I going? I've gone the wrong way. Right, there we go. And if anybody's familiar with Roller Coaster Tycoon, or at least the early ones, you'll recognise this method of building. You build all your roller coasters like this. And I have built hundreds of them. Absolutely hundreds. Right, here we are. We've arrived in Sunshine Bay. Let's go down here. Don't know why there's such a dip. If you were building a road, you'd fill that dip in, wouldn't you? And no, I did not build that road. Right. And then we put this section of track in so that the trams can turn around at the other end. And I think we need to do the same over here. No. I've just demolished some people's houses, I think. No, I didn't mean to do that. Right there. Turn around. Now, I think the trams can still use the same... Yeah, I think they can. They can use the same stops. So these can carry 35 passengers, which I like a lot better. So let's get this going. I haven't worked out yet how we add multiple vehicles to the same route. I don't know if we can do that. I would probably doubt it, which is a shame. Right, open that. Cool. And we'll do another one. And before you know it, I'll probably add some more trams too. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we'll see how these do first, because it's very easy to take up the slack and then you end up with too many trams. So, oh, blimey, look at this. Got a lot of passengers now. So we've got a new land speed record, 21 miles an hour we've managed to achieve. Wow. 23. Oh, Mr. Mandarin looked pleased. Look at him. Right. No, we've still got loads of passengers waiting. So, more trams, I think. It's going to start getting busy on these little roads, but never mind, who cares? So, Foggywood Central, all the same route, of course. And with any luck, the profits from this little, I don't know, scenario are going to pay for our first train line. There you go, open up. Right, now let's take a look at our list of vehicles. So, there's the trams. So as you can see, the monthly profit for the first 2 trams I put down is already sky high. The buses are doing pretty well, except bus 1 isn't doing very well. Where are you going, bus 1? Oh, it's still full of passengers. I don't know why it's not doing well. So all of the trams are making money, and that's exactly what I like to see. Hey Sam, sorry I'm late. Been doing some editing. Ooh, what have you been editing? Or is it a surprise? I suppose it may be. Mr. Mandarin is promoted from plate layer to engineer. And look at that little smile on his face. Bless him. New vehicle. We've got an EMU, a 2 EPB. That's very nice. So as you can see, it's quite a big map, this one. And we've only really worked around Foggywood and Sunshine Bay. And look at this. They're like bees, all our vehicles. So let's have a look at our finances. I've made 13 grand in this current year in 1951. And we have to transport 500 passengers. I think that's, yeah. Success. You completed the challenge in 0 years and 7 months. What? It's finished. It's done. It's over. Is that it? Well, no, thank you. I'm going to do more. Right, well, we've got to start a train line, haven't we? So, what is the second biggest settlement here? Nope, pressed the wrong thing. We need towns. Population. So Thunder City is the next largest, and there it is over there. So I reckon we could probably build a nice passenger service between Thunder City and Foggywood. So this is going to want to be. We want to do this near an existing stop, which makes sense. So let's build a railroad. Yeah, they call it railroad and not railways. Although it is an English game. So actually I'm bulldozing through some buildings at the moment, which is probably an expensive thing to do. Alright, what's happening here then? Can't build railroad track. Level crossing only possible with straight road and the same track level. That looks pretty straight to me. We don't actually use that section of road, do we? Sod whoever lives here. Oh, no. Get rid. Is that it? There we go. Sorry, whoever lives up there, you're not going home for a while. Or ever. There's now a train line where your drive used to be. Oh man, I love the music on this game. None of the music was recycled for Roller Coaster Tycoon though, as far as I know. I don't think they did. Right, how much money have we got? We've got 65 grand, so this should work. Train Sim World. Very nice. Haven't tried Train Sim World. Seems to be good though. Heard good things about it. I like. Is that the one where you can get out of your trains and sort of walk along the platform like you could with the London Underground simulator or whatever it was? Yes, I think it is that one. Very good looking actually. Nice looking game. I've been playing Transport Fever recently, which is why I'm playing this now. It's made me want to get onto good old Locomotion again. So we've got a farm in the way here. I probably shouldn't destroy the farm. It produces grain, although I'm not going to be building any farm routes, I don't think, but let's try and respect the environment and not bulldoze the farm. However, I will build my tracks directly through their fields. Well, I tried not to be too selfish. Anyway, I think we're doing quite well here. We've managed to get a really nice, relatively flat line. There's only a few small inclines in it, so it's good. Right, let's look through these trees. Having said that, we have got to climb up here. And here we are, Thunder City. Man, these are a lot of trees. Let's go around here. Right. And of course the stations have to be straight, so... Ooh, no buildings. Right. Station. We can't build a station where there is road, so once again the road has to go. Sorry, road. It's nice that all of the local councils don't mind me coming here and doing this, isn't it? It's very good of them. So there we are, Thunder City. That's the Thunder City station, and let's build a station over in Foggywood. That road there has got to go, because I can't build a station where there's a road. So that's alright. They'll be thanking me once they've got their own train station up and running, I'm sure. Okay, so there we have it. There is Foggywood. Let us now get a train going. Oh, look at these. What a fantastic... what a great game. So they're all orange for some reason. I won't pretend to understand that, but look here, we've got a 3F Ginty, Gresley A3, a Stania Jubilee, a Gresley A4, Stania Black 5, a Gresley V2. Oh, a Coronation Pacific, look at that. Let's have a look at the prices. How does... I think it's got to be an A4, hasn't it? An orange A4. Hideous. Design in 1927, 1935. I tell you what, he's got the numbers right. He has got the numbers right, bless him. Old Chris Sawyer. Standard class 4, I didn't see that. Right, what do you think? I think the Coronation is a good price. Oh no, it's not. I can't afford it. Not by half. Right. Is it going to have to be a Ginty? It might have to be a Ginty, but we're going to have to save up. Blimey, I had high hopes for that. I was thinking I'm going to buy an A4 or a Stania Coronation. But I am going to end up with a Ginty, it looks like. So there we go. There's the Ginty. This is a passenger train, so we can either have a Mark 1 coach or a passenger carriage. They're very similar in price, except that one can hold 64 passengers and that one's 48. So we're going to have to go with Mark 1s. So there's one Mark 1. I reckon we're going to want 3. So let's see if I can take out a loan. 10% interest. Ooh, that's quite a lot. 7 should be enough. Oh no, we need about 10. There we are. 2 more Mark 1s, please. Oh, go on then. Bit more loan. There we go. I've already completed the objective, so who cares, quite honestly. Right, Ginty. Hopefully you'll manage 3 coaches. I'm sure you will. So as you can see, Foggywood has now been connected to the bus stop, which is good. Oh, I heard some wheel slip. Oh man. And it's not even half full. Little Ginty there, perhaps struggling a bit. But no, she's off. She's working. Now, there is a way that you can control these trains. Jackalope22 says, hello. Hello, Jackalope. Lovely to see you. As I was saying, there is a way you can control these trains. I wonder if you have to shut it first. Let's see. You could turn it around. But no, I'm sure there was... Oh, that's really annoying. There's like a controller that you can grab and you can drive the trains. There is a way to do it. Save game. Weather world. Yeah, there's definitely a way you can do it, I remember. And I think the reason they let you do that is because once you get signals in and once you start making quite difficult routes, the engines start to struggle and they don't know where to go and they come into contact with each other. So yeah, I think if they let you drive them, it's great. Look at that Ginty whistle. There we go, it's arrived at Thunder City. Right, so East Rail 111 says, hi Sam, love the stream and this game. The map you're using looks a lot larger than the normal Locomotion map. Is this a mod? If so, do you remember what it's called? No, I don't remember. I bought this on Steam just yesterday. This is the original version as far as I know. But yeah, I agree, it is big, it's impressively big, and it's running remarkably well too. You can do complex routing with signals, but no speed controls. Gosh, I'm sure I remembered. There must be a different game then where you can actually control the loco. It's really strange. But yeah, yesterday I was messing around with signals and things. It does seem to work pretty well, a bit like it does in Transport Fever. Right, problem. We have no passengers coming back from Thunder City. Oops. So that means we're going to need to start a bus service over there to get some passengers to the bus stop. Because if you look, this station has only got, it's only going to have this kind of area. So we need to spread our wings. Oh, Thunder City and Snowflake City are connected already. So that's good. Right, let's build some more bus stops. Now, unlike Transport Fever, you don't have to have depots or anything, which is very nice. I like that. Right, bus stop there. And of course a bus stop right next to the Thunder City stop. And I think we'll get away with just buses this time. How many passengers? Yeah, they can hold 14 passengers, so if I get a few of them, I think we should be alright. So, Thunder City Central. In fact, should we start at the other end? Probably. I think you can still carry passengers over, but I'm not 100% sure. There we go. Stick the bus down. Stick it over here for convenience sake. There you go. Off you go, Mr. Bus. Oh, we've just missed the Ginty, so it's going to be next time, I reckon, before she gets anywhere. And of course the passengers that arrive as well are going to get the benefit of our bus. So there we go, we've got 2 buses running. Let's see if we get any passengers waiting at Thunder City now. Yeah, we certainly do. 33 of them. Now this also accepts parcels and things, so we could perhaps start a bit of a letter business, perhaps. Carrying letters from place to place, that would be nice. Anyway, let's have a look at our profits. Let's see how this is going. So the Ginty is actually doing a great job. She's earning nearly 20,000 a month, and even our best tram is only earning about a tenth of that. So yes, well done Ginty. Very pleased with that. The buses are all a bit naff, to be honest, although we've still got bus 3 doing quite well. And that is at Thunder City. How interesting. So these, I didn't think these would be doing well because there's a smaller population here, but no, obviously it's doing well. And look at the way the city's growing. That means we're doing quite well. What's this industry here? So that is the city factory in Thunder City. It requires chemicals or steel to produce goods. Interesting. Wait, you do have Transport Fever, says Roninito1. Yes, I do. I will play it soon. I'm going to play it on Saturday, although I've realised that I've scheduled the stream at the same time that England's playing the next match. So I might have to play it later. Is this an updated version of Transport Tycoon? It's very, 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 very similar to Transport Tycoon. It was designed by the same guy, although yes, I believe this did come later. I didn't really play very much of Transport Tycoon though. I did have it briefly, but I always liked this better. But Transport Tycoon got a big update, didn't it? Is it called Open TD or something like that? I'm not familiar with it, but I've heard of it. Transport Tycoon is a whole other maker. Is it really? I wonder what the... but Chris Sawyer did do one, didn't he? Hang on. Let's have a look. Let's find out. Let me just shut this off. Let me find out. Let's have a look at some Chris Sawyer games. There he is, bless him. Chris Sawyer. No, he did do Transport Tycoon. There it is, Transport Tycoon. It's now available for iPad, iPhone. Yeah, so he did. He did do Transport Tycoon. I don't know if there is any info. Are we on there? So yes, it was Transport Tycoon. Must have been quite old because it was released for DOS, as you can see. No, I thought it was said there it was 1930. No, it was published in 1994. Then there was Transport Tycoon World Editor, 1995. Transport Tycoon Deluxe, I think that's the one I had, 95. Then he came out with Roller Coaster Tycoon. Ah, okay, so it must have been, Roller Coaster Tycoon must have been a sequel, well, designed based on the Transport Tycoon engine. And then it wasn't until quite a bit later then that we got Locomotion. Oh, I thought it was earlier than that. 2004. Gosh, it's quite late then. Oh, so it came after Roller Coaster Tycoon. Very interesting. Yes, said Taggart. Chris Sawyer did make Transport Tycoon in 1994. I can't believe it's as old as that. That's alright, Ronnie Nita. I forget these things as well. Interesting. So this is quite a late game. I think this must have been the last game he did with this engine then, if that's correct. And it is quite advanced. I mean, look at the size of these maps. I don't think you'd get Roller Coaster Tycoon maps this big. Maybe on Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I'm not sure. Maybe. Right, what's next? What is next? Well, I think we've completed this, so shall we do another one? Let me find out. Delivered yeah, I must have delivered 500 easily. Right, save that. I think it'll tell me at the end. I just don't remember it actually telling me that I'd won. Is there a tick? Oh, there is indeed a tick. Okay. So they were the beginner maps. Let's try doing an easy one then. So we've got Desert Delirium here. Start a transport company in this desert area. Achieve a monthly profit from vehicles of 10,000. I don't know what ours was last time, but I bet it was close to that. 1915, so we're starting a lot earlier. And there are going to be up to 3 competing companies, but they're not going to get started for 24 months. So we've got some time. Oh, we're a woman. We will call her... Right, first name I see in the chat is going to be her name while I read these. I'm enjoying Train Simulator World Passenger Mode. Really? What does that involve? Can you actually be a passenger and make your own choices? And by the way, OpenTDD is an updated version of Transport Tycoon with multiplayer. There we go, that's correct. Barbara. She looks like a Barbara. She actually looks like Barbara Streisand. That must be it, Barbara Streisand. She's starting a transport company. So as you can tell, we've got sort of early 1900s music going on. And it even tells you what Barbara's doing. Look, she's surveying the land near Aridsville. Or if I move over here, she is surveying the landscape near Temperance Lost. Temperance Lost? What kind of name is that? Right. Does it matter what kind of transport company we start? Because passengers is not going to be good for this because they're all tiny. In fact, if we go to towns, the largest population is 600. So yeah, definitely not a great place for passengers. However, there are lots of factories around. It requires grain to produce food. Okay, so they're the same. I don't know why breweries need grain. Livestock or grain, okay. Man, all these places need livestock or grain. And here we have a farm producing livestock. I'm thinking we could perhaps set up a bit of a truck stop. Yes, we will set up a truck system. And we'll get some trucks delivering livestock or whatever it was. Yes, it is livestock. You can see all the weird brown turds in the field, which I suppose are supposed to look like cows or something. Not absolutely sure. With these you do have to build depots, I think, so I build that at the end of the road right there. Cargo loading bay. There you go. That should do it. And I reckon we need to get closer to the food plant here, so... I recognise this music that's playing right now. I think it must be some kind of rag. I know they do use the easy winners and things in this game, which is quite nice. Nice to hear some actual real music. Because it's all public domain, of course. Right, adjust the land. I think I can put that... Yeah, that'll be fine there. Right, let's have a look at what trucks are available. In fact, also, let's just see what trains are available. Oh, we're in America, obviously, so we've only got American locos. Not familiar with those. Right, trucks. So it's probably going to be a cattle truck. That'll only... Oh, 3 items of livestock. That's not very good, is it? Right, well, it's got to be that then. Again, I don't... Does anybody know how I can purchase multiple trucks and assign them to the same route? I don't know if it's possible. That looks like a village with a great external connection. You can just catch and ride trains rather than drive them. Okay, so you can actually get off the trains and sort of change line and that sort of thing, can you? Sounds good. Right, so we're going to have to add some instructions here because I don't want them to be wasting time. So, nope, we need to unload. Oh, we've got this wrong. That needs to go down there. That needs to go down there. No, not down there. There we go. So it's going to stop at Spurs Shot Town. It's going to wait for a full load of livestock. Then it's going to stop at Spurs Shot Town Woods. And then it will unload all of the livestock. So, let's try that. Off it goes. We're going to want a few of these, aren't we? Livestock, unload. This might not be necessary. It will do it automatically, I think, but it's nice just to be clear. Let's do 4. Livestock and unload livestock. Okay, open. And of course, the flag thing here to open up the vehicles. That all comes from Roller Coaster Tycoon, I bet. Unless it was in Transport Tycoon as well. Unload all livestock. Okay. Let's see if we can catch one of these. Have you been yet? No, not yet. So this is going to be the Bullman Hamburger Empire. It certainly is. Right, let's try and grab one of these. Well, they must be filling up. Yeah, they've got livestock. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to leave Spurs Shop Town. Right, very nice. We're making a little bit of money there. Obviously, not a lot, though. So, let's see. What's this? So, this is an oil refinery, which requires oil. So, bear that in mind. Is there anywhere producing oil? Requires grain. Everyone needs grain. What's this? That's producing ore. Okay, that's interesting. What's that producing? Oh, no, that requires grain again. So, we really need some more producing places. Let's have a look just at random here. So that's going to need stuff. What's this? That's producing iron ore. We've already got one like that. That's another factory. Requires chemicals. No, that's no good either. That one's producing ore, but nobody's producing oil. We want it to be reasonably close. I can't afford to build a massive railway right now. Maybe up this direction. What's this? No, I recognise that. That's producing ore. In fact, rather than searching, let's have a look at this. Producing coal. Well, coal would be alright, wouldn't it? If we can take it to the power stations. So they're all producing oil, which is good. Right, that's grain. Let's see. Is there any that require? Okay, here we go. So, which requires oil? Or only oil? Requires oil. So let's take a look at that. So we have that one already. So let's find out which of these is closest. Let's just choose a few of these at random. Let's have a look. Okay, so that one's miles away. That's no good. That one's closer. Is that the one that was far away? Oh, that one's close. Yeah, that one's far away. Okay, so that's what they look like. They're those weird twitching masses on the ground. In which case, I reckon that one's pretty close. Any closer ones? Can't see any up this direction, can you? Okay, well, that isn't too bad. Yeah, that's very close. Right there. So we'll go with Frogwood Oil Wells. That looks good. Sam, if you want Locomotion mod, you should check out Matsku84 on YouTube. He used to do a lot of Locomotion series, which has a ton of mods. He lists them all in his description. Very nice. I will look into that. But for now, let's start this railway. I wonder if there's a way to change the music. I think there is. Options. Music. The Ragtime Dance. So look, you can play only music for this current era, which is good. We'll keep it like that. Oh, they've only got 2 tunes for this. I'm sure they have the easy winners. Maybe 1917 is a bit late for the easy winners. Right, where are we going to build this train station then? It's got to be flat. So that'll do. Let's go back here. Can we turn around? Z key? Yeah, that's like Roller Coaster Tycoon as well. Press Z to turn around. Right, this could get steep. So let's go straight to start with. And it looks like... I wonder if we can build tunnels on this game. I don't remember. We haven't got to go through that mountain at this stage, though. So I'm going to spend the extra money and stay upright at the moment. Oh, man. Oh, I think we're going to be in a bit of a financial crunch pretty soon. Take up as much loan as I can. Oh, this is going to get rough, I reckon. It's going to be expensive. Where is it? No, it's not that far away. I wonder if I've been a bit too ambitious. I think this is possibly too ambitious. Well, it's pretty much straight from here on in. Although it is going downhill now. Does it go back up again? Yeah, slightly. Okay, let's head over there. Trying to use as much flat land as possible. Okay, I see. Yeah, that'll do. Right, train station. We should have enough to build some locomotives as well, which is nice. Handy. It's going to want to be quite a long train because it's a long way to go, so it's not worth doing if it's only a small train. So station, there you go. Hopefully that will pick up enough from Frogwood oil field. Right, let's choose our train. Very similar price, except this one's much more powerful, so we'll go with that, I think. Now it's oil, so tankers presumably. 10 tons of chemicals or oil, and it's $500. There we go, that's 10. Let's stick that on the track. So, Frogwood, we'll wait for a full load of oil, and we'll take it up to Hope Borough and unload all of the oil. There we go. Let's see how that goes. The station isn't quite large enough. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's going to be bad news or what. Right, off it goes. Let's see how this gets on. Oh, you can't follow it. You keep clicking on this, you can follow it. We got a land speed record of 33 miles an hour. Astonishing. Right, let's have a look at these trains. So that's not making any money yet. But the vans are, but it's just literally not worth bothering about. $10 a month, it's just rubbish. Gaming Vortex 95 says, "Hi Sam, hello to you too. Why not transport the oil to the refinery that's right next to the oil field?" Really? I've made a silly. Damn it. It is indeed an oil refinery. Well, that's not a problem. Well, it's a little bit of a problem, but it's not too bad. We can reuse the same station. Let's just have a quick look. Is it overstretched? Oh no, it's producing a lot of oil. We can definitely afford to have another engine coming in there. Haven't got very much money, so it's going to be over pretty quick, I would imagine. Perhaps shouldn't be doing this, but we need some kind of profit generation and fast, so we're going to do it. Going to have to drop down to ground level. It'll be cheaper. Yeah, it's quite a lot cheaper. Oh, that should do. We can go straight in there as far as I dare. Station. Oh yes, we're in trouble now. See how much loan we're allowed to take out. Oh, quite a bit. 20 grand, that should be enough. Come on, Barbara. Don't go under yet. We're okay. Alright, so we have Frogwood. Very nice. Right, let's have another train. Same again. 10 tankers. Probably can manage more than 10, but I won't push it. Okay. Wait for a full load of oil. Go to Frogwood and unload all the oil. And that should be good. Off you go. Now, are we going to need signals here? Oh, a vehicle is approaching, so I assume we do need signals then. Okay, yeah. Signals. So you don't enter that station without permission, and neither do you. I think that's how this works. Yeah, there we go. Right, that was very interesting. Okay, you can go. See how this works. The only downside is if a train waits at a signal for too long, it will turn back and it will go the other way. So if that happens with this train, it's going to waste money and time. So we'll just have to hope it doesn't take too long. Are you loading up fast? Right, that's good. So we should have some decent money coming in now. Thank you very much for that. Taggart84, that was a good spot. Gaming Vortex 95 says, I love your YouTube channel and I watch all your videos. Also love your model railway, it's stunning. Oh, you're very kind, thank you. Right, let's have a look. That whole truck business I started is just a total, utter waste of time. I don't know why you'd bother with trucks unless you had to, you know, do it for a... I don't know. If there was like a scenario which required you to use trucks, maybe that would be worth doing, but otherwise it's just pointless, isn't it? Might as well sell them. But no, they're generating a bit of profit, so I'll take it. It's not worth much. There we go, signal's working well. Yeah, they seem to be quite nicely synchronised, don't they? Well, unfortunately, there's not much I can really do now. Because if I take up much of a loan, I mean already we're losing $5,000 a month loan interest. And we're only making 7 through the trains. Oh, and the trucks are making 1,000. How the devil are they managing that? They must be making more profit now than they were then. Monthly. Ah, okay. Yeah, no. Well, that's odd. It doesn't quite add up, does it? Am I missing something? Oh no, this is yearly. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, that makes more sense. It's gone up to... yeah. The loan has gone up a lot this month. This year even. And it will have done. 10% of 72,000 is quite a lot. Man, I need to try and shed as much of this off as I can. Yes, I made a silly by building such a long train line. I mean, I could try and use it for passengers, but it's not going to be profitable, is it? Right, can anyone else spot 2 industries which are very close by? Oh man, we've got some competitors now that are starting on it. Drat. So we've got a farm. What does this place need? It requires iron ore. It's already been catered for, it looks like. What was that? Iron ore. What's this? Oh, armchair transport. Is that their headquarters or something? Yes, it is. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! He's building. It's always been a bit frightening, the AI on this game. It's sort of oddly lifelike in the way they build and things. Right. Oh, these are quite close. That's not bad. Livestock. Requires livestock. Excellent. Well, it's going to cost me a lot, but I'll try and build some sort of train line between the two. Although surely that's close enough to actually just transfer on its own. Don't know how this works. One of your rivals has built a station at that refinery. Yes, he has. Which is why I'm moved away from him. Start something over here. Ah, so that's how I can build underground. I don't want to do that. Right. I can go right alongside this plant. Gonna have to make some adjustments so I can get a nice long station. That'll have to do. Yeah, this one's definitely a little bit trickier. Shouldn't be too difficult to win, hopefully. Right, I'm thinking we'll go for the lowland over there, so I don't have to mess around with the height anymore. So that's $800, and that's $400. So we'll have to use that kind of curve, I think. Although it's getting expensive, so we'll have to go across there. You start building up on supports, it gets very expensive. So we've got this strange worm-like track. That'll. Oh no! Let's put us straight in there. Take out some of that loan. That ought to do. Yep, and we'll go right across the back of this farm. Oh no, we don't want to clear. There we go. One more. Fine. Station platforms. Yep. If any of those trains stop making profits, I might swap them and bring them over here. Right, I don't really fancy taking out much more of a loan. It's getting a bit dangerous, isn't it? But yes, train 1 is not making a lot of money. Probably because it's such a long route. Well, that's tricky. Train 2's alright because it's a dead short route. Perhaps need some more tankers on there to make that one profitable. Never mind. What do you want me to do? Yeah, they have got 2 stations. Upper Frogwood South. Well, it doesn't seem to be overstretching this. It is a pain that they've done this. But then again, they have got quite a long line. And look at this stupid track here. How ridiculous. And there's signals all over it. What is he thinking? Look, there's just signals all over it. Absolutely ridiculous. And he only needs those, surely. Unless I'm missing something. I don't know, but it seems like an odd tactic, if you ask me. Right. Let's take out the loan. Just enough for the train. So we need to start generating some profit and fast, if possible. Right, where did I build that line? I've lost it. Is it up here? Yes, it was. Right, now this has got to be a good little line. I just wonder if it's not big enough. Right. So inflation has made these much more expensive now. So, which one? Livestock wagon. I guess that's the one we need. Is there anything else that will do it? No, it'll have to be that then. $700 is quite expensive. Right, let's see how this goes. So you want to stop there. You want to get all your animals. Oh, no, wrong way around. What am I like? Stop there. Get your animals. Stop there. Unload them again. Hopefully this will work. What is this game? It's OpenRCT. Oh, okay. No, it's Locomotion just messing around. How long did it take to build your railway? You mean the real one or the one in Locomotion? The real one was several years. Except it's not really a railway, it's just a train set, I guess. Ah, that's today's video all done. Train simulator. Oh, is it? He says it's so annoying to record. I am not familiar with it. What do you use to record? What is he doing? Go away. He's building a damn line. Ah, but your trucks and my trains. There's not much competition, I'm afraid. Except no doubt he'll have hundreds of trucks. Hopefully this train of mine is going to be really stealing the loads here. How much are these taking? Yeah, 3 items of livestock. It's not really going to do him a lot of good, is it? Except this train. Oh no, it's loading up fast now. Hehehehe. Let's just check it is loading up. Oh, it certainly is. So my little industry here is infinitely more profitable than this little truck business. Look, all this map, he's had to start right next to where I am. They are really nasty pieces of work, aren't they? Right, let's see if that other engine is making money yet. No, it isn't. So, in that case, I am going to stop the train. Stop. Oh, I shouldn't have stopped it in the station. Keep going. There we go. Stop. I'm going to add some more tankers as one final attempt to make this profitable. Tanker wagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, that's 20. It's going to be quite difficult, I would have thought, to move that lot, but I think it's got to be that big, otherwise it's just not going to be viable. Right, let's see how quick this loads. Oh, it has. It's loaded ever so quick. Oh no, it hasn't. Interesting, interesting. Are you not taking a full load? Well, I said wait for a full load, but it didn't. That could be an issue. I wonder if my station's not long enough. Mind you, that's easily remedied, I would think. Oh, damn signal's in the way. Well, that's not easily remedied. Have we advanced in terms of era now then? I don't remember this music. Get me to Gladstone Bay. And Sandy Track Blues. Yeah, it must have done. Must be into 20s music now. Yep, it's December 1921. Furville Farm is closing down. Don't tell me that's my farm. No, it's not. Oh dear. It's a big farm too. Look at the size of that. What a shame one of my competitors didn't choose to build there. Right, let's see how this is doing. Can't believe this. Look at this. Irritating. I don't know what kind of track building technique he's engaged in, but he's crazy. Look at that. Absolutely ridiculous. What is he doing? Why not make a... Oh my god. So rather than... Oh, does it only... Will it not take grain? I mean, you've got a grain farm right there. Yeah, he can take grain. Oh, obviously he's not got much of a brain in there, has he? Bless his cotton socks. So what's this producing then? It's producing food. Presumably food goes to the villages then, or the towns, but there aren't any big enough to warrant that, I don't think. Although, oh no. Look, this guy's got a bus company, or tram company going anyway. See, can we have a look? Yes, we can look at how many passengers he's got on there. 6. Look at this, we have an insight into how much money their trams are making. Yes, it is very cheap, Gaming Vortex 95. I do have this on disc, so it's quite wasteful that I went and bought this on Steam. But yeah, it was £1 and something like that, and it does work fine on Windows 10. So pick it up is my advice. I think it's £5 on Steam if it's not the sale, but until tomorrow it will still be $1.50 or whatever it was. Where are you from? Are you talking dollars? Gaming Vortex 95? Probably $2-3. It's very, very little anyway. It's a fraction of what you'd pay for a new game. Even Transport Fever only cost me 13 quid in the Steam sale, so yeah, go for it. It's well worth it. And if Roller Coaster Tycoon is on Steam, which I think it is, I would pick that up as well. £1.2. Is it 120? Man, it's cheap. Yeah, get it, man. It's worth it. It is very much worth it. What am I looking at here? The train is still not making much money. However, that line cost me a lot. In fact, if I hadn't built that line, I could perhaps have started up a much better business. But no. Let's see if it does actually get filled up this time. 110 tons. Oh, it's pretty full. Yeah, it is filling up this time. Oh, excellent. 200 tons of oil. How can that not be making a profit? Ridiculous. And this one is. Again, it must just be to do with the distance it's got to travel. I guess it's too far. If it's €1.50. You have cents in Europe? It will be less. Yeah, it will be less than in pounds. Oh, he says how much in pound. Yeah, it was almost little. It was tiny. I don't know if the online multiplayer is still working on this game. I would doubt it. But yes, it may be doing. I don't think I've ever played this multiplayer. Anyway, I reckon that'll do it about for today. I was only planning to do an hour, and it's more or less an hour. So we'll keep watching this, see what happens. Seem to be at least making some money now, even though it's not great. Let's have another quick look at all of the different towns. They are growing, but not very much. Temperance Found is the biggest, and it's already got quite a good little system going on. Look at this useless little tram system. It's growing though, it's growing, so I might come back to this. Right, let's save Desert Delirium. So on Saturday, I might be coming back to do some more. Well, I won't do more Locomotion straight away. I will do some more, no doubt, at some point. But on Saturday, ooh, look at this lag. You can tell there's some vehicles running in this area now. Yes, it does tend to lag a little bit. Regardless of your specs, I think it is a software issue. So, like I was saying, on Saturday, I might be doing Transport Fever. I say I might be because the football's on. And if it goes on like it did last night, it might be 3 hours before I get to that. But if so, Saturday afternoon, Transport Fever. I'll probably try and stream it at about 5 or something like that, so more get to see it. I will be next uploading on YouTube this afternoon. Yes, tonight even. Going to be looking at the DJM J94 again. Delving deeper into it to reveal its horrendous nature. So that should be fun. Do some Transport Fever. You however need to collect the full supply lines in that game, otherwise it doesn't work. Yes, that's true. They won't. The factories and things don't produce unless they have a destination set, but that's okay. I am familiar with Transport Fever. Right, folks. Thank you all for watching. Let me save this again, although nothing's happened since I last saved, so pointless. But never mind. Quit the game. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Yes, we can get rid of the screen. And that's it. That is Chris Sawyer's Locomotion. Real classic game, one I really used to love. Yes, unlike Train Fever. Ah, Train Fever. That's a different game altogether, is it? Very nice. Right, folks, thank you very much for watching. 13 people. It's unlucky for some, but that's not too bad, I don't think. I'm enjoying this stream lark. It's quite a bit of fun. So, see you on Saturday, all being well. I don't know, like I say, the football's on, and I won't do it over the football, because I know people want to watch that. So, I'll play it by ear, but we'll try and do it for about 5 on Saturday. I need to update the times. Right. Cheers, folks. I will see you very soon. Goodbye, 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 C. Brainiac, 1962. Okay, Sam, I gotta go. I'm called. It's time the Vortex on YouTube. I'll be in the comments. Very cool. Alright. Cheers, folks. See you very soon.